Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's had a good week. All right, well, I think we'll just jump right back in where we last left off. All right, well, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. All right, so we have some new stuff going on at Ryodu Temple. And the Emiya resident. Oh, and Tosaka's. Well, I think we'll start with talking to Rin at the temple. I climb the stairs to the temple gate. I've always been impressed that Ize and Kazuki can go up and down these stairs every day. Just, no wonder they say monks are good walkers. Just living here is a workout regime. Huh? Catching a flash of red, I blink. I don't expect to see her here.
あら、エミヤくん。竜道くんと遊んでたの？
I'm more surprised that you came into enemy territory. Playing as the away team, are we? I greet Tosaka.
大げさね。アウェイなんてサッカーじゃあるまいし。
This is Ize's home base. He can't do much about you at school, but here he's got the locals on his side. The temple is literally Ize's house. Castor and Mr. Kazuki are here too. Castor and Ize don't quite see eye to eye, but they could team up against a common enemy.
魔術師が敵の本拠地に乗り込むのは圧倒的な不利と死を覚悟してってことね。うん、白を教えている甲斐があったわね。
Tosaka nods as if praising her studious pupil.
でもまあ、割と当たってるかな。竜道くんだけじゃなくて、ここの一族にも好かれてないみたいなのよね。
Yeah, it's true. The whole Ryodu clan isn't exactly fond of the Tosakas. Is that what I think it is? It would be weirder for an old mage family to get along with the monks in charge of the local temple.
彼との腐れ縁はホムラハラ以前からだけど、もしかして生まれる前からの宿命の対決だったのかしらね。
Then now's a good time as ever to put an end to what an awful karmic relationship. Tosaka seems to seriously consider him a rival, so I give her a warning, knowing Tosaka, if the two clans ever go to war, it can only end in the most dramatic way possible. It's rare to see you visiting shrines and temples to begin with. I thought you were part of the congregation at the church in the city.
それは誤解よ、エミヤくん。
We have it all wrong, do we?
確かに私の兄弟子は神父なんかやってたけど、あれが神様の代理人になれると分かった時点で、あの教会に礼拝に行こうとは毛頭思わなかったわよ。
So that's how it is. Tosaka lives completely Western lifestyle, so I never questioned it. She lives in a European-style mansion, and she even went to study abroad after we graduated. But if local priest was Kirei Kotomine, then she wouldn't want to be a part of his religion. Even I'd think twice.
確か
Yeah,
にこの家業は
Kirei
どの宗教
leaves a bad
宗教にも
impression
入れられないけど、
of the Christian religion. He was a despicable individual, that guy was. It's better not to stand out then.
幸いこの国ではどの宗教の信徒のふりもしやすいし、あえてそこに目くじらを立てる人はいないから。
It's true, citizens will visit a Shinto shrine for New Year's, hold Buddhist ceremonies for Obon and the equinox, and then celebrate Christmas.
もっとも、時々こっちの正体を察する霊感や法力の強い宗教者がいるから、油断は禁物よ。
Got it. I'll be careful. Still, the fact that you're at the temple is quite disconcerting, especially after hearing all that. Though Sakura or Saber wouldn't seem out of place in this tranquil environment.
まだ文句がありそうじゃないのよ、シロ。
Can you blame me?
こう見えても私、年末年始には巫女さんやってたりするのよ。
There's no way you serve as a shrine maiden during any time of the year. How could they? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't fit the Rin profile. Yeah, no shit, what? Tosaka is a shrine maiden? That's news to me. At Ryodu Temple?
それはなかなか冗談がきついわね。竜道くんが私の巫女姿を見たら、不浄なる女怪が神域を犯しているとか大騒ぎになるわよ。もちろん市内の別の神社でね。
Thank goodness for small miracles. But why is Shrine Maiden? Does it have something to do with your family? Like you have to send one representative each year to help at a shrine?
カモの西宮みたいね、そう言われると。いやー、単なる年末年始の割のいいアルバイトよ。経験者優遇だから。
I see, it's just a part-time gig. I brace myself for a dramatic explanation, only to be disappointed. That's right. I remember Ise mentioning that most of the shrine maidens working during the holidays are seasonal part-timers.
そういうわけで、私に自社仏閣は不得意でもなんでもないってこと。
Huh? A part-time job? You must have it rough. I just say what I'm feeling. I didn't mean anything by it, but Tosaka's eyebrows shoot up.
まだフルタイムのバイトを入れなくてもなんとかなるからね。シローもしてみる？年始の神社のバイト。
Me? I'd be wearing that light blue Shinto outfit. I'm not particularly opposed since it's mostly the same as the Kyoto attire, but in my case... I feel like it would make more sense for me to work as security or wear a zip-up jacket and overcoat, waving a carrot around.
確かにそっちの方がいいかもしれないわね。そ
I
れは
think
と
you're
もかく
supposed to agree,
この山
Tosaka.
は私にとっても無視できない管理地だから。
Although, watching Shiro run around waving a carrot could be kinda hilarious. Tosaka finally touches on her reason for being here. It's a temple built on an important nexus of ley lines, so she has to pay attention to it. I see, so you're going to pay your respects too.
本堂に用はないわ。ちょっと裏の池と地下空洞までね。シロはどうするの？
She asked me if I want to go with her. I think I'd just get in the way of her work, though. When I shake my head to say no, Tosaka answers, her expression composed.
そう。じゃあばったり山中で竜道くんと出会わないように表で牽制しておいてね。
I mean, if I see him, sure. Tosaka chuckles warmly and slips past the gate. Just before cutting across the courtyard, she turns back to me.
私の巫女姿見てみたい？
Maybe? Maybe we want to see you in your Shrine Maiden dress? Honestly, yeah, kinda interested.
なら楽しみにしておきなさい。
Sweet, written in a Shrine Maiden outfit. This ought to be good. Tosaka gives me a rather suggestive smile and leaves. Tosaka as a Shrine Maiden. I'm definitely curious. I guess we goes to sleeps for the day. Yes, we will skip the final night cutscene. We don't need to watch it again. All right. All right, so nothing at the Tosaka house in the morning of day 1. We got something happening at the school. I guess we better go check that out. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to school. All right, so we are back to the Tosaka at the archery range. This ought to be entertaining. I still have some time until school starts. I'll take a peek at the Kyoto Club. For the longest time, I wondered whether Sakura's shyness has affected anything or changed since she was appointed captain. When I head to the door of the archery range, someone also comes from the opposite side. And I'd never mistake her striking appearance in uniform and twin tails.
あら、エミ
It's
ヤく
the
んじゃない。相変
Tosaka!
わらず無駄に早起きね。
You too, Tosaka. Are you trying to join?
そうね。卒業までの半年間で華麗なる伝説を打ち立ててみるのもいいかな。
Even while joking around like that, Tosaka seems to be worrying about Sakura in her own way.
あなたも見学していくんでしょ？
Of course. Excuse me?
あ、先輩。それに遠坂先輩も。
Yeah, we're both here for you, Sakura.
お、遠坂にエミヤか。上がれ上がれ。
The other members already finished cleaning up, and only Sakura and Mitsuzuri were left in the archery range. It seems like the two of them just happened to be deep in conversation.
おはよう、綾子。麻藤さん、失礼させてもらうわね。
Tosaka seems comfortable enough to just strut in. It seems that she hasn't been here for a bit, but I guess it's okay to just let her take the lead today.
先輩、私先に上がりましょうか。
何言ってんの。ちょうどいいところに弓道部ゆかりのお歴々がいらっしゃったんだから残りなさいって。
Wait, we're VIPs?
そんなもったいぶ
When
るよう
did
なこ
we
とな
become
の？
VIPs of the club? I didn't know that happened. We all sit down in the waiting area. There's a bit of strength in Sakura's shoulders.
ほら、エミヤには話したけど、いいアイデアがないかって。うちの部員に聞いてもどうにもしゃっきりしないからね。
すみません。先輩方にご迷惑をおかけして。
I don't think it's a bother, Sakura.
いいのよ。麻藤さんの役に立てることがあれば、何でも相談に乗るわ。
Sis always has your back, right? Beyond her usual posing at school, Tosaka seems more confident right now. I guess following her lead was the right decision.
で、どういう話を聞いてたの？シロ？
You mean you brought it up without actually knowing about it? I beckoned Tosaka to the corner of the room. It's really obvious what we're doing. But when the occasion calls, Sakura mentioned she doesn't have a lot of confidence in leading the club.
あの子らしい。でも、ず
I
いぶ
mean,
ん
it
良く
is
なった
just like
って
her
聞くけ
to
ど
not be confident, but still. From who? Fujine? The members who saw what it was like before the tournament said otherwise. Mitsuzuri doesn't let it show, but she's also concerned. The club morale and sense of unity is not that good. It pains me to say such a thing, but in the end, we can't let it continue like that. Tosaka gives me a little hum of contemplation as she considers while peering at me.
それってどこかの弓達者さんがそばにいてあげないからなんじゃない？
That's harsh, but you're in the same position, Tosaka. Besides, you know that we can't just help her out directly, right?
そうね、部長だものね。だったら私にいい考えがあるわ。頼りない弟子と妹のために一肌脱いであげるから任せなさい。
He nods, and then we go back to the other two. What kind of twisted idea is rolling around in that head, Sakura?
同じ
Or
釜の飯を食う
Tosaka?
仲になればいい
Come
の
on,
よ。
Rin. Let me in on it. Starts working her magic.
同じ釜ですか？そうよ。合同遠足でも焼肉大会でも合宿でも何でもして同じ食卓を囲めば団結心は湧くものよ。
I mean,
おーいいアイデアじゃな
that
い
is
か。
kind of a good idea. Surprised Rin had it. I feel like that's very out of the blue, but she does have a point. For example, we have a lot of people living together at my house. But if we all ate meals at different times, then there would be no sense of unity.
そうなると合宿がいいんじゃない？
We
教練
we
の時期じゃないか。そろそろさ。
we have an interloper.
あ、
We does
そうです
indeed.
ね。合宿ですか。
Yeah, if you're going on one, I'll help out. You will too, right, Tosaka? She didn't offer to go herself, but since she didn't, I suggested it. I think she would go. I thought, though I'm not sure why she's looking at me like that.
合宿に私が？
Yes, I do.
なんだ、エミヤが行くって言ってるのにあんたは来ないのか？部外者の参加も歓迎するぞ。
遠坂先輩も来てくれるとありがたいです。
Yeah, see, you can't say no to Sakura. Rin, you have to go now. It's 3 versus 1 for her to come along. Unfortunately, she's not the type that bows down to the majority in a situation like this.
ハイキング&焼肉大会とかなら喜んで付き合うつもりだったんだけど。
You know, I think we can arrange that. They're not going out of their way to invite outsiders to such a fun get-together.
何よ、まったく。私が肉だけに釣られると思われるのは尺じゃない。付き合ってあげるわよ。覚悟しなさい。
Yay, we got Rin to agree to go. What are we bracing ourselves for? Tosaka makes those kinds of nasty remarks, but she seems willing to participate. Sakura also has a cheerful smile on her face. For now, Mitsuzuri nods as the attendance of everyone is confirmed.
だったらあそこでやるか。
But what about our interloper that was peeking in from the side?
そうですね。お寺で。
Wait, are we doing it in the temple grounds?
合宿って竜道寺でするの？
Well, why are we doing the training camp at Ryoto Temple? Oh, we're out of time now. I can hear the sound of the bell from the school building. Uh-oh. We're cut off by the school bell. No more time to get out of this one. The range is far from the school building. I need to hurry back. A field trip or holding a barbecue would be nice, but a training camp isn't bad either.
ちょっと、それは聞いてないわよ。
はいはい、参加は決定。今さら撤回なんてみっともないこと言わないの。
Right?
大
No,
阪。
no take backsies now, Rin.
そうと決まれば、あとは生徒会に
You're
話を通
kind
す
of
だけだね。
committed.
日曜日部活が終わったら竜道のところに乗り込むか。
Come on, you guys will be late if you don't hurry too.
はい、先輩。
Okay, so we are in the afternoon. We could talk to Rin in the third year classroom. I guess we talked to Rin in the third year classroom. What should I do for lunch? Should I go to the cafeteria for the first time in a while and have that bee meal that only tasted like meat? Nah, I'm not that hungry. I'll think about it once I'm with someone first. Oh, there's Tosaka. What's with the face? Huh? It's supposed to be lunch, right? She's wobbly as if I ran into her first thing in the morning. How disgraceful as the #1 model student of the school. Now she's acting strange. What happened, Tosaka?
あら、エミヤくん。
She returns to her usual self for a moment. Her faking modesty so much that it's unnatural is per usual, but she's still acting suspiciously. You're walking around with quite an expression on, but is everything all right?
すごい顔って、女の子相手に容赦ないわね、シロも。私がどうかしたって？
Kinda. No, it's because you're clearly acting like you're not feeling well. But I can't get myself to say that. Looking at her like this, she's usually impeccable. Looking at her like this, she's the usual impeccable Rin Tosaka. Was I just seeing things? Well, I'm glad you're fine. What are you doing for lunch?
屋上で食べようかなって思ってたところ。
Ah, the huge then, huh?
そういうあなたは戦略あるの？
No, let's eat together then. I'll go buy my lunch, so I'll meet you later. I make a promise first before parting. I buy a random sandwich and bread at the cafeteria and drinks for the two of us. She'll probably start complaining if I don't make her black tea hot. I hurry not to make her wait. When I get upstairs, Tosaka is still wobbly, just as I was thinking she must have gotten enough sleep from staying up all night doing something. Tosaka collapses in front of me, as if she ran out of battery. I frantically run over to her. She collapsed on the landing of the stairs. Are you okay, Tosaka? This Tosaka isn't normal. I should have told her to rest when she was being wobbly earlier. Tosaka's body that I'm holding up is rather fever-like.
うん。
I can't even tell if she's conscious or not. I can't leave her lying like this. Should I hurry and carry her to the nurse's office? Sorry, Tosaka. I apologize and carry Tosaka's body. The strength is gone from Tosaka's body in my arms, but she's still light. She must have woken up as I hear her whisper.
バカ。そんな風にしなくても。
Well, you're clearly not walking on your own, girl. You shouldn't be acting strong right now. Do you feel sick?
うん。少し。
Tosaka is limp in my arms. I'm self-conscious of my surroundings, but I need to take Tosaka to the nurse's office as soon as possible.
シロ。
I take Tosaka to the nurse's office and wait in the hallway. I'm still holding both our lunches. I don't feel like calmly eating my lunch until I know Tosaka's condition. The black tea is cold now.
あ。
Yo, Tosaka, you okay? Her expression is clouded, but her footing is steady, so it seems like there's no need to worry about another collapse.
シロ、まだお昼は食べてないの？
been worried about you. I was waiting for you. I brought yours.
じゃあ行きましょうか。
I start walking as invited. Tosaka was in the nurse's office for only 10 minutes or so. Isn't she still pushing herself? Is it okay walking like this? I asked Tosaka in a hushed voice. If it's hard for you, I can carry you on my back if you want.
そこまでシローの手を煩わせられないわよ。
It wouldn't be that much trouble, actually. We go to a corner of the rooftop that's hard to see from the other students. For us to come over here must mean she has something to talk about that she can't have others overhearing. Tosaka, did you catch a cold on the way back from England? There's a time when you let your guard down, since it's the way back, and get sick the moment you arrive. That's what I thought it might be. There's no answer. We eat our bread sitting next to each other, but it's uncomfortable without any conversation. Oh yeah, I brought Tosaka's drink too. Here, it got cold, so you'll probably only appreciate it less than half as much.
ありがとう。
She thanks me modestly. Tosaka has been feeling down this whole time, and it troubles me since my attempts ended in failure as well.
さっきは迷惑かけたわね、エミヤくん。
Huh? No, it's okay as long as you're fine. I'm sure the opportunity to carry Tosaka won't come along again anytime soon. That was a perk.
確かにエミヤくんの言う通り、冬木の土地に戻ってきて気が緩んだのかもね。朝は平気だと思ってたんだけど、また具合悪くなってきて。
Tosaka is touching her arm. It wouldn't be hard to imagine collapsing because of pain unless there's a fracture. But I can't understand why, if I think about it, what Tosaka has on her arm. Your magic crest? It's definitely difficult to talk about in a big voice. Tosaka also looks around before she nods. The mystics of a mage that is passed down, in other words, the magic crest. It's a mage's inheritance engraved upon the body. I don't have one, but Tosaka has one on her arm from her ancestors.
これ、簡単に言うと、遠坂家のご先祖様を私の腕に移植してるみたいなものだから。
That's not very appealing. Tosaka's analogy is creepy, but accurate. It's pretty much that, where mages engrave their resolve of their ancestors onto the body. That is no simple tool, but rather it's more reminiscent of a curse or a grudge.
子供の頃からいろいろ鳴らしているんだけど、周期が合わなくなるとね。あの場にシローがいて助かったわ。まあ、お姫様抱っこで連れて行かれるとは思ってもいなかったけど。
There was no other way. I kinda couldn't help it.
ああ、嫌がってるんじゃないのよ。あなたって見かけによらず大胆だなってぼーっとしながら思ったりしただけね。
I also laugh uncomfortably hearing Tosaka's words. It was rather bold for an imitated action. I carry the #1 model student of the school, Rin Tosaka. I'm worried what others would say about Tosaka more than me, but her attitude got a little brighter as we talked. You seem to be a lot better. Is it because you ate something?
そうかも。ってわけじゃなくて、少し休んで集中すれば刻印は抑制できるわよ。普段通りになるまでもうちょっと時間がかかりそうだけど。
Well, that's good. She has a lot more color in her face and seems like her appetite is coming back. Lunch break is almost over and Tosaka talks to me as she wraps her lunchbox.
仮できちゃったわね。
Why, I'm the one that keeps owing you. This finally balances it out.
おとなしくお返しの一つくらいさせなさい。
No, I refuse to let you pay me back. You must owe me forever,
いつあなた
Rin.
に作ったんだかわからない菓子の総裁にされても面白くないわよ。
Tosaka's opinion is on brand. It makes me want to smile. It seems like she's really back to her usual self. All right, fine. How about we have a date sometime soon? I feel at ease, so my tongue slips.
いいわよ。いつにする？
Wait, what? Wow, she agreed to that real quick. What? I can't believe it. Tosaka nods easily. Man, it's worth giving a try and asking.
そうね。シントに遊びに行くっていうのはいいわね。お買い物もたくさんあるし。
I mean, I guess if that's what you want to do. Are you sure, Tosaka?
だってシローが行きたいんでしょ？私とデートに。
I can only say yes if she asks me that. Should I have asked for something more? But if I get ahead of myself and say something weird, I might ruin everything.
じゃあ決まりね。週末に遊びに行きましょう。
Got it. Oh, I don't have to tell Saber this, right?
連れてきても構わないけど。
Wait, but it's not a date if I bring to Saber. She laughs at me. I feel like she's saying, are you a chicken that can't even come on a date by yourself? In a roundabout way. Of course that's not true, but I just asked out of curiosity if Tosaka prefers Saber to come along. Of course I'd prefer one-on-one, fair and square.
わかってるわ。私も望むところよ。
I feel like this is more a duel than a date. A date with Tosaka is like a fight with real swords. So I guess technically, I'm not wrong. Oh, the bell.
そうね。そろそろ。さっきのあれ、誰か見てたらなんて言われるのやら。
It can't be helped for you, but for me, I'll go through a harder time since I was the one carrying you. Especially from Ise. If I say it was an urgent rescue of one's life, he should understand.
そうね。じゃあその分もデートでしっかり埋め合わせするってことで。楽しみにしててね、エミヤくん。
All right. Hey, how come I can't go to town? I guess we just go to the next day then? Okay. So we have something new at the there's some stranger at the front door. There's a stranger at the front door. Oh my. I wonder who it could be. Let's go with someone. I guess we're going with Tosaka. To go to Shinto. We're going on our date with Tosaka. Alrighty. I promised that I would go on a date sometime with Tosaka. The weather is nice, so inviting her today would be good. Hey, Tosaka. Wait, she's not here? I loiter by the door, wondering what to do. Then...
先輩姉さんなら家に戻られましたけど
Oh, okay, thanks, Sakura. Oh, she went back after eating. I guess we just missed each other. How unlucky.
何か姉さんに用があるんですか
Yes, you could say that. Nah, it's nothing. I was thinking of settling my debt with Tosaka.
もしかして姉さんって先輩からお金を借りてるんですか
I can't help but smile at Sakura's absurd response. Even if I were to borrow money from Tosaka or Sakura, the opposite wouldn't happen.
姉さん大丈夫かな
I'm sure she's fine. She's fine. I leave behind Sakura, who's still tilting her head in confusion, and head to the living room. I'll call the Tosaka house and get in touch with her. I can't help but get nervous when I remember that I'm asking her on a date.
はい遠坂ですが
Don't surprise me like that, Tosaka.
エミヤくんこそいきなりのご挨拶ね
Tosaka on the other side of the phone sounds somewhat inarticulate. Fortunately, there's no one around me, but I can't help but hide the handset and talk stealthily. Let's see, Tosaka, are you free today?
一応はね
Then do you want to go to Shinto to pay you back?
ええいいわよ何時にする
Uh-oh, Ryder found us out. Really? Then let's meet at Shinto Station at 11.
うんわかったじゃあエミヤくん
Tosaka accepted the conditions too easily. Tosaka didn't quite sound like her usual self, and I have doubts about the way she accepted it that smoothly. But a promise is a promise. I'll be going out.
リンとのデートですか
Excuse me? Ryder came out of the blue. Were you listening?
ええほんの少し口調が楽しそうだったので相手はリンかと思いましたね
I was talking to Rin. Huh. You're right. But what is Saber doing?
セイバーでしたら部屋に戻っているようですね
Okay.
珍しく私から本を借りていったのですが
She what? She borrowed a book from the... Wow. I see. Then I guess there's no need to go out of my way to invite her. First off, I'm going on a date with Tosaka.
それでは行ってらっしゃいシロ
I will indeed.
こちらのことはお気遣いなくさくらには出かけて夕方には戻ってくると伝えておきます
Alright, sounds good. Thanks, Ryder. Okay, Thanks, see ya. I wonder if Tosaka's running late. It's 11. It's hard for both of us to get a hold of one another once we're outside. I can only wait for Tosaka to arrive, but I feel the need for cell phones in times like this. Well, I guess it can't be helped if Tosaka is a little late. She didn't seem that up for it over the phone, and it's not bad having to wait sometimes. I can make our plans for later while I wait. Maybe we can watch a movie. Fate Zero. Oh my god! Fate Zero and Tiger Dojo the movie. Huh? What is that? Are they really showing that? I'll think about what else there is for us to do. Watch a movie, eat lunch, then maybe we'll go to the waterfront park. It would be nice if there were some other excursion spot or theme park, but I really can't think of anything. It's been 20 minutes. No matter how you look at it, that's a bit too late. I'll check with the Emiya house. There might be a message. There's a lot fewer payphones now. They're hard to find. I take hold of the phone booth that I managed to find somehow.
はい、エミヤでございます。
Sakura, it's me.
先輩ですか？お出かけだったと思ったんですけども。
I am currently
何
out.
かありました？
Oh, I just wanted to check something. Is there any word from Tosaka?
いえ、何も姉さんからは連絡はありません。まだ家にいるんじゃないでしょうか。
I see. Got it. Thank you. I set the receiver down. No message from Tosaka. At this point, I can only try calling her house. I can think that it's proof that she's out if I don't get hold of her. Did she have any convenient ways to reach her, like voicemail? I'm sure she did. Even if we missed each other, I can leave a message there.
はい、遠坂ですが。
Wait. Why is Tosaka answering the phone? Hello, this is Emiya. It's you, right, Tosaka?
そうよ。私の他に誰がこの家で電話を取ると思ってるのよ。
That's true, but hey, Tosaka, what time is it over there?
11時25分。
We said we were meeting at Shinto at 11, right? I hear a small gasp. That's weird. She's breathing a little hard, isn't she?
私の家の時計が進んでるわけじゃないの。
Hey, are you okay, Tosaka? You're acting weird. Is there something wrong?
変？そんなことないわよ。私、
I hear something collapse. My stomach gets cold from worry. Tosaka, are you okay?
平気や。ちょっと転んだ。
Tosaka's voice fades and I hear echo of a thumping sound. The receiver must have fallen from Tosaka's hand. Tosaka, hey, answer me! What happened? I don't hear anything from the receiver. I don't know what's going on, but Tosaka has collapsed at her home. There's no mistake about that. I don't want to think about it, but if Tosaka got attacked by someone? I slam the receiver down and run to the bus stop. Before I can think about things, my body reacts first. I put the fare box in. I put the fare into the fare box in frustration and head to Tosaka's house at full speed. Worst case scenario. Should I call an ambulance? No, Tosaka's house is a workshop, so it's not good to have outsiders inside. If it's beyond my control, I'll get help from Sakura or Saber. I run up the hill with big strides. I haven't trained enough. I'm about to run out of breath from all this confusion. Tosaka has been acting weird since this morning, and I hadn't noticed at the time that it wouldn't have turned out like this. A bad image flashes through my mind. What am I thinking? There's no need for that. I just need to run at full speed and check up on her. I arrive. Tosaka, I'm coming in. I push open the door, and Tosaka doesn't show up to complain about me being loud. I don't have to break open the door. I get in as if rolling through the crack of an open door. The telephone cord is stretched out, leaving the receiver hanging on the floor. Tosaka! For a moment, the red furniture creates the illusion that they're covered in blood. I look for Tosaka among them. There she is. She was collapsed face up on the sofa in the middle of the room. I look to see if there are any wounds or bleeding. There are no wounds that stand out, but I need to be careful not to move her in case she hit herself somewhere. No, more importantly, is she conscious? Hey, Tosaka! I call out to her timidly. I have to continue calling to her in a loud voice until there's a reaction. Ensure that her airways are unobstructed and relaxed, then call an ambulance right away.
あれ
I must have woken her up as Tosaka shakes her head like she's clearing cobwebs. But she collapses back on the sofa without energy.
なんでエミヤくんがここにいるんだよ。
Well, why do you think I'm here? Well, you collapsed in the middle of our call. Don't you remember?
ああ、そうだった。だから出かけようとして一回戻って、私。
Her usual spirit is gone. As if being overcome by some intense memory lapse, Tosaka answers unsteady, faltering between her words.
迎えに来てくれてありがとう。そろそろ行かないと。
Tosaka tries to get up again, but her arm on the sofa is shaking. No, she can't even get up like this. I go to Tosaka's side and put my hand on her forehead. I knew it. You still haven't gotten better, right? Just as I expected, Tosaka's forehead is hot. Her fever's gotten so bad she'll collapse if she forces herself. She's fainted before at school too, so she must not be feeling well. She might have cooled her body even more by sleeping here. But I can finally calm down. I bet Tosaka would get mad if I said it's just a fever, but then I'm glad it's not worse illness or injury.
エミヤくん、ため息なんかついて。
Well, I'm glad. I was worried that you might have been attacked by someone until just now.
朝まで平気だったのに、こんなの気合い一発入れれば私だって。
Tosaka tries to get up for the third time. She's just like a sick person, insisting stubbornly that she's fine. What's up with that hunched back? If you have a cold, right, Tosaka? Come on, let's cancel our date today.
でも、せっかくエミヤくんが誘ってくれたのに、私がこんなのでキャンセルなんて。
Don't worry about that. Instead, I'll nurse you today, so you won't have to push yourself. That's fine, right? Tosaka is sick, and my plans also depend on her. Tosaka is so stubborn she might do something reckless at this rate, so it'd be better for me to be by her side.
わかった。今日一日は静養するから、エミヤくんは。
Got it. You can't walk right now, so I'll take you to your bedroom. I put my hand between the sofa and Tosaka's body. Just like that time at school, I pick her up.
何するのよ、シロ。
I'm carrying you to your bedroom, you silly. I'm carrying you. This isn't the first time or anything. Before it was at school and in front of everyone, thinking back to it, I did something quite embarrassing. Compared to that, it's Tosaka's house where there's no one watching. This is nothing, though I guess I'm taking her to her bedroom. I'm like a groom carrying a bride.
そんな顔しても何も出ないわよ、エミヤくん。
No kidding. I carry Tosaka, being careful of my surroundings. She must be worried as she wraps her arms around my neck. Tosaka's flushed face from her fever makes her look embarrassed, which also makes me nervous. Are you okay, Tosaka? I gently lay her down. I also take off her shoes and line them up at the foot of her bed. She has her shoes on in the house, as expected from a Western-style house. But putting that all aside, do you want to sleep here for a while? I think you'll be better, that it'd be better if you're not feeling well.
少し横になってれば、すぐに良くなるから。
Is it because of the magic crest again? He said that was the cause when she fainted at school, but she seems quite different today. It must not only be because of her crest.
今回は純粋に体の調子が良くないの。そっちだったらなんとかなるんだけど。
You must be tired from returning to Japan. A lot of things happened since you got back, too.
もう、エミヤくんの前で2回も倒れるなんて情けないよね。
I mean, you could say it's kind of pathetic for Rin to have fainted in front of us twice. It's a blessing in disguise that it was me both times.
というと
If it were Sakura or Saber, they would be worried to death. They wouldn't faint from surprise themselves, but it would get them super worried. Tosaka agreed weakly with a bitter smile.
竜道くんの前で倒れたらとどめを刺されかねないし。
That's rude. Ise would never actually nurse you.
お経の一つも唱えられそうね。ま、シンジの前ではこんな不覚を見せたくないし。
I totally get you not wanting to see for Shinji to see that. She's acting strong, yet there's no strength in her voice after all. Even just by talking like this, it feels like she's forcing herself to unnecessarily consume energy. You should be sleeping, Tosaka.
言わなくても分かってるわよ。エミヤ君、
Well, even if she looks at me with such a red face, Tosaka is still wearing her regular clothes in bed. I see, if she's going to sleep, she has to change. Should I help you change? Helping the weakened Tosaka change. Even if she's like this, taking off her clothes and changing her is too stimulating. On top of that, Tosaka can't resist. And it's bad how her being that hot makes her even more appealing. Dude, simmer.
何考えてるのよ、シロ。
Yeah, it needs to be a girl for this sort of thing. So I need to call Sakura or someone. She suddenly falls silent. Sakura is her little sister, so she should be able to rely on her at least a little in times like this.
大丈夫よ、さくらを呼ばなくても。
Okay, we're not calling
ちょ
Sakura.
っと着替えて汗を拭くだけだから。
That's good. No, that's not good. Either way, I shouldn't be in here. There's no way it's okay for me to watch Tosaka changing. When I stand from my chair frantically, I make a list in my head of what I need to nurse Tosaka. I'll go down and get some ice in a jug.
氷枕はそこのタンスの上の段に入ってるから。
I open the drawer just as I'm told and grab the rubber ice pillow. Now I just hope Tosaka finishes getting ready while I put ice into this. When I look at the clock, it's already past 12. Oh, it's already past noon? Tosaka, do you have any appetite?
少しなら脂っこいのは胃がちょっと。
Then I'll borrow your kitchen and make something quick. Now, I borrow the kitchen, finish cooking, and come back with the nursing goods. I'm coming in, Tosaka.
どうぞ。着替え終わったわ。
Oh, where are those cute jammies? I gasp slightly. Just pajamas that I've never seen before making me feel like this? Let's see how you're feeling.
少し落ち着いてきたから。それにしても結構な荷物ね、それ。
Is there really a lot of stuff? Nothing I can do about it. I have the ice pillow under my arm and the tray of food in my hands. Tosaka is looking in my direction, sitting in bed. It seems like she's not feeling better yet. Here's the ice pillow. Come to think of it, I didn't bring any medicine. But what are you gonna do?
ああ、それは大丈夫。家電の特製のを使ったから。
Oh, special family medicine. What is it? When I hear about Tosaka's specially made medicine, I can't help but think of something like that.
これを飲んでご半日休んでいれば、ほとんどの風邪は治るわよ。あと、この家の土は私に馴染むから、いざとなれば地下室で。
Then you need nutrients. Can you eat this, Tosaka? I interrupt her disturbing talk about what she has to do in the dirt and take her tray. Tosaka is looking at me dubiously, as if her eyes are asking what on earth I made.
エミヤくん、何作ったの？
Oatmeal? As expected, Tosaka looks disgusted. It seems like it's also established within Tosaka that oatmeal porridge for a sick person is something bad.
もしかしてハーファーフロッケンズッペ？
Are you talking about oat milk porridge? I thought it would taste awful, so I decided against it. For now, I made porridge using consomme with turnips and green onions. Nasty! My God, that sounds disgusting! Turnip and green onion porridge! Ew! I confidently offer Tosaka a plate. The light and fragrant smell of consomme comes in a whiff and is different from what you would call oatmeal porridge. At first glance, it's unmistakably porridge, with assorted grains. Tosaka holds her spoon and takes a hard look at the plate. She must either have oatmeal-related trauma or be cautious about food that she's never seen before. Tosaka is stealing glances at me with the spoon in her mouth.
結構美味しいじゃないのよ。
Really? It's actually good? I made it on the spot though. It's not as nourishing as milk porridge, but it seems like it's good for digestion. We poke at the oatmeal and porridge together. What a lunch date this has become. Well, having homemade porridge in her bedroom is more relaxing than eating at a restaurant in Shinto.
いいわ。今回はエミヤくんの料理の腕を認めてあげましょう。
Only this time, huh? Just this time? That's unfortunate. But we're such a good cook.
今度そっちが風邪ひいた時にはあっと言わせてやるんだから。
Wait, what are you gonna do to me if I get sick? With an oatmeal dish?
オートミールから離れなさい。病人食を得意とする中華3000年、医食同源の看護職で、きっとしろ。
Oh my. I figured she'd get excited from burning with revenge. Tosaka sets her spoon down onto her almost empty plate. I guess it was too much.
ごちそうさま、エミヤくん。
You are most welcome, Rin. No problem. Well, sorry for using your kitchen and ingredients without asking.
いいのよ。ごちそうになったのはこっちなんだから。
'Tis true, 'tis true. I put away the dishes and sit by her bed. Now I want a post-meal drink. I'll go pour some tea. I'll borrow your kitchen again, Tosaka.
あ、それならカモミールティーをお願い、エミヤくん。
Chamomile tea. Ooh, sounds lovely. I nod and get up, holding the dishes. I work more briskly when Tosaka is the one I'm nourishing. No, I guess it doesn't change much from what I usually do. Just from the fact that Tosaka has a cold, my state of mind is completely different. It's like my parental instincts come out. Or maybe it's because Tosaka is cute when she's sick. If she had a cold like this forever, no, that's no good. A meek Tosaka isn't good after all. If she's having chamomile tea, she's probably going to rest. I remember the herb knowledge that I was taught in Chu's light blue teacup. Once Tosaka sleeps, I'll have Sakura come over. I feel like there would be a lot of obstacles for me as a guy when it becomes nighttime. I'm coming in, Tosaka. Tosaka must be dozing off, as there's no answer. When I slowly open the door, there's Tosaka with a flushed face. Is she getting worse?
あ、エミヤくん、ありがとう。
Here. You're going to get some rest once you have a drink, right? I'll stay with you until then. I'll watch over her until she falls asleep. If I told the usual Tosaka this, she would laugh at me. Tosaka drinks her herb tea. She's weakened from a cold right now, but I'm sure she'll be back to her usual invincible, confident, and energetic Tosaka. Too bad.
エミヤくんはおしとやかな女の子が好きなのね。
Tosaka's sharp remark jabs my unprotected sides. As expected of her, if she looks weaker, Tosaka is still Tosaka.
さくらとかエリアとか、いかにも女の子然とした子には弱いのよね。やっぱり不正本能？
That's normal, but I prefer the usual you over the you right now. I honestly tell her what's on my mind. Ladylike, but more than that, I can't be happy about someone being sick. Even if she gets better and pushes me around, I would be happy if that was a healthy Tosaka.
それが満足なのね。 エミヤくんは。
Tosaka is looking over at me with a face slightly flushed still. I was enjoying the gentle aroma of herb tea in my mouth in the silent room.
そっか。じゃあ明日から元気になってまたエミヤくんで遊ばなきゃね。
Well, if you're fine with me, don't worry about me. Like today, though it's bad for my heart.
そうよね。また借りができちゃったわ。いけないわね。借りには計画的な利用が必要なのに。
Time continues to pass as we sip our tea. This sure makes me sleepy. I feel like Tosaka's herbs are oddly strong.
ああ、エミヤくん、本当に今日はありがとう。
Don't worry about it. I won't force you to pay me back. You're going to rest, right?
うん。
I stand up and put a blanket over Tosaka. Tosaka's side profile looks over here. At a glance, I feel like Tosaka's eyes have downcast look. What's wrong, Tosaka?
今日はいろいろエミヤくんに頼んだりしたけど、これが最後のお願い。
My heart beats fast from her words. Tosaka whispers, blushing on her bed. Well, I'll do anything if it's your last.
じゃあ、お休みのキスして。
Whoa! Well, that escalated quickly. Oh, so it's that. A goodnight kiss is one where you lightly kiss the cheek or forehead. I would listen to anything. Wait, me kissing Tosaka? Well, are you sure?
だって私からしたことはあってもエミヤくんからしてくれたことないじゃない。
I mean, it's true. It's very true. Well, that is true. When Tosaka kissed me, it often feels like a surprise attack or an assault. That's why me kissing her is rare. My heart is pounding so much it hurts. It doesn't make me more nervous than Magecraft. It's not like I would die even if I messed up. Well, it's not like I'll mess up. But if I kiss Tosaka, then I feel like I might die. Fine, here I come. I can't help but stiffen up. I get weirdly nervous and can't move my body smoothly. At this point, I should just close my eyes and touch Tosaka somewhere with my lips. Even if I kiss her on the lips. I open my eyes slightly in the dark. I bring my lips close to Tosaka's face, so nervous I'm about to suffocate. I come into contact with soft, slightly sweaty skin. I pull away from her right away. I won't be able to handle it if I continue kissing Tosaka. I did it, Tosaka.
65点。
That was a 65. Ouch. Ouch. What? Tosaka, who lifts her face up, gives me a super strict score.
目をつぶってちゃダメよ。最初どこにキスされるのかと思ったんだから。それにあんなにガチガチで顔を近づけてきたらこっちが不安になるじゃない。
You're also shaking too?
そうかもね。初めてだったから。
That meant it was the first time that I kissed her. I hold back my urge to rub my lips with my fingers. Then I feel the taste of Tosaka still left on my lips. Come on, you're completely better now. All that worry was for nothing.
ちょっと白をからかったら元気が出たみたい。おやすみなさい、エミヤくん。今度私にするときはもっと高い点数を狙いなさい。
She laughs at me while laying down. Well, you know, this is why I can't beat Tosaka. Alright, I'll come back again after I do the dishes.
私は夜まで休むから無理しないで家に戻っていいのよ。
No, if it's inconvenient, I'll call Saber or Sakura over in the evening. Tosaka says it's fine. Based on her current state, there's no doubt she'll get better once she rests. While Tosaka is dozing off, I add, that kiss doesn't count towards who owes who.
いいわよ。今日はエミヤくんに病人特権でいろいろ世話になったから。
sick person privileges? Yeah, no shit. Tosaka's breathing goes quiet. She went to sleep, or maybe she's pretending to sleep to put me at ease. I stand up, look back at Tosaka, and head to the kitchen. I ended up staying in Tosaka's living room until the evening. I left a note saying to call me if anything happens. Good night, Tosaka. See you tomorrow. Or even tonight. I say to Tosaka as I leave her house. I hope next time will be a normal date without any accidents like this. Oh, well, that was fun. We got to nurse the Tosaka back to health. Well, sort of back to health. Let's check the town. Alright. So, we shift to the afternoon. Okay, so we have Ryodo Temple. Ooh, we could talk to Sasaki. Do we go to the school and talk to... Oh my. Or the shopping Let's hit up the Ryodo Temple and talk to Kojiro. Nestled in a mountain gate, the Ryodo Temple lies at the top of a long stone stairway. It's guarded by a fickle gatekeeper, not like the usual Diva King or Lion Dog statues, though. He's here today. I spot assassin Sasaki Kojiro. I've never seen him in town, and lately he hasn't even shown up that much around the gate. Of course, he's dressed like this even when pilgrims come during the day. Definitely a suspicious character. Fortunately for the visiting public, only people with spiritual sense can see him, I think. I just ended up here on one of my daily walks. I wonder why Ize's at school on the weekends too. I usually give him a forced, cheerful greeting, but I can't see me and Kojiro having a real conversation. Kojiro doesn't spare me more than a glance either. Once he knows I'm not hostile, he looks past me. Still, he's got to be a bit bored, staying here all day, in and out. It's literally his job to do nothing. Okay, that's an overstatement, but I can't imagine the utter tedium. I feel bad for him. Maybe I'll bring him some refreshments next time. He does look like he'd turned down liquor, so I should bring him something from the temple cellar. Kojiro abruptly stands up straight. I notice after the sound of someone climbing the stone steps, the climber stops several times to catch their breath. I wonder who it is and hide behind the gate and watch the stairs. Wait, there's no reason for me to hide. I just went with the flow. The climber rests again a few steps away from the top. I recognize her face. It's Sagusa. Did she come alone? She ascends the last few steps after finally recovering her strength. Kojiro stares at her quietly. Once she's past the stairs, Seguza gives Kojiro a timid look. She hasn't noticed me. She can see him? I think hard about this before. I think I've heard about this before. Seguza fearfully breaks the silence. I'd be scared too. Some swordsman in a historical costume just standing here without any TV crew or prank signboard around.
すいません。お寺の方ですか？
さよう。
こんなこと聞いては失礼かもしれないんですけど、お祭りでもあるんですか？
Straightforward, how like Seguza. She must be curious about his authentic clothing.
祭りか。この寺にも来歴があるようだな。キャスターはそう言ってはいたが、いつのことかは。
Seguza tilts her head, bemused.
はあ。キャスターさんって久月先生の奥様ですよね。
そういうことになって困ったものだ。
His blunt reply throws Seguza off even more. Thinking this might be a good time to meditate, I peek out from my hiding spot, but stop when I see how hard Seguza is trying to keep Kojiro engaged. There's no room in this conversation for me.
キャスターさんと久月先生、お似合いだと思うのですけど、お名前は？
津田小次郎と。
じゃあ小次郎さん、お似合いだと思いませんか？
Suda. Where did you get that weird name from? Maybe he thinks that calling himself Sasaki while wearing that outfit would invite suspicion. I mean, it probably would, actually.
君の名前は？
三枝ゆきかと言います。
ではユキカ殿、私は彼女が旦那に構ってもらえずに焼いているのを見るのが数少ない娯楽だったのだよ。昨今はその意味ではいささか面白くない。
That's pretty spiteful, Kojiro. I can relate, though. He must not be very happy to be stuck on guard duty all day while Castor frolics around town.
そうなんですか。
なに、これはかぶいた私の好みだ。君のようなあどけない娘から祝福されると知れば、彼女も喜ぶだろう。
I'm sure she would too. Kojiro murmurs and sits down on the stairs.
あどけないですか、私。
Kojiro's body language seems intent to shoo Seguza away, but she sits down next to him instead.
小次郎さん、やっぱり私の見間違いじゃないですよ。
100% you are definitely not imagining him. Seguza pokes at Kojiro's robes as she asks her question. The object of her curiosity doesn't seem to react, but I can tell it bothers him.
マキちゃんやカネちゃんはお寺の山門にお侍さんなんかいないって言うんです。でもやっぱり本当にいたんですね。
彼女たちが来た時は時が悪かったのだろう。
Kojiro looks bewildered. Even he would find it hard to deny a puppy's curiosity.
本当ですか？いつもお堂の中に？
いや、山門の上にな。あの上で
On top of the
参詣
gate.
の客に不心得者が紛れていないかを
Yeah,
疑う
sounds about right.
私は
He isn't lying, but it isn't the whole truth either. I'm sure he's hesitant to tell her about servants.
あ、それだからお侍さんみたいな格好をしてるんですか？私、秋のお祭りの出し物のお稽古をしてるのかなって思ってた
I
ん
know
です。
he's definitely not practicing for a festival show. That's just kind of how he looks all the time. Kojiro looks like he's at a loss, while Seguza smiles innocently.
すごいです、小次郎さん。本当にお侍さんみたいです。
He is an actual samurai.
後ろの長い刀って本物ですか？
It is.
5尺余りの備中青枝。
When she hears that it's a real sword, Seguza jumps backward, babbling. It's only to be expected. Anyone would be scared of a man carrying a real sword. If a man carrying a real sword was in front of them. In fact, something's wrong with me for not reacting that way.
怯えるな。手向かわぬ女子供は切りはせぬ。
でも、警察とか大丈夫なんですか？
100% he's not.
自社はもとより守護不入の地だ。心配はない。
What century are we talking about here? Still looking terrified, Seguza works up her courage and sits down next to Kojiro again. There's no place for the conversation to resume from, but they seem to be getting along well enough. As I'm watching from behind the gate, the sudden shame of peering in on the conversation makes me scratch my head with embarrassment.
小次郎さん、
何か
もしよければ、
I'm getting anxious just listening to this. Seguza's talking to a man all by herself. I wonder what makes her so curious about Kojiro, that she's being just a little bolder than usual. If Makidera were here, she'd be making a mess of things, no doubt.
今度、マキちゃんとカネちゃんに会ってもらえないかなって思うんですけども。
その二人は君の友人か。ああ、カネとやら彼女の方は見覚えがあるな。
Kojiro nods, but his expression is stern.
本当ですか？カネちゃんと小次郎さんってもうお知り合いなんですか？
こちらが一方的に見知っているだけだ。その時は上にいたもので。しかし、さて、どうしたものか。私のような世捨て人と面会したところで。
It's fine. It's fine. You're not a lecher like Lancer is. He lets out a slight theatrical sigh. It looks like he's taking advantage of Seguza's naivete to entertain himself.
ごめんなさい。私そんなつもりじゃなくて。そうですね。
Seguza looks disappointed. It would take someone as pushy as Makidera or Tosaka to get him to agree to that.
ユキカ殿。
それでしたら今度私の弟たちに会っていただけませんか？
それはなぜかな。
きっと弟たちも本当にお侍さんがいるんだ、すごい
Skip
な。
would be amazed to see a real-life samurai.
だからその約束してくれたら
Seguza trails off again. I'm sure she's trying her hardest. Kojiro smiles faintly at the invitation. There's no way she knows the weight of what she's asking him to commit to.
ユキカ殿には弟分がおられるのか。
はい、私が一番上のお姉さんなんです。
そうか。姉上に似て兄弟思いの優しい弟のなのである。
Wow, we're getting some high praise from Kojiro here. Seguza brushes a bright red at Kojiro's compliment. She starts to panic again.
そんなことないです。みんなやんちゃで言うこと聞かなくって食いしん坊で私を困らせてばっかりで。いざ連れてきても小次郎さんに変なこと言っちゃったりし
So
ないかって
they're just straight up little brothers then.
すいません、その
ユキカ殿が慌てることはない。時には昔日を思い出すのも悪くはないと思うてな。
Kojiro nods once again, attempting or amping up the dramatic flair. He's being evasive, but I didn't realize he was this socially adept. Or was this his genuine personality all along? If so, I gravely underestimated Seguza.
本当ですか？
気が向けば顔程度は見せよう。とはいえ、夜の訪問は物騒だ。日中であれば、いつかの機会。
Wow, he actually agreed to meet her little brothers. That is amazing.
じゃあまた日を改めて弟たちと一緒に来ますから。すいません、こんなことをお願いして。
She bows repeatedly. I missed my chance to make an exit, but all's well that ends well. Honestly, this is just eavesdropping. Kojiro probably knows I'm here, but it's rude to Seguza. I leave the mountain gate as quietly as I can. Guess I'll take a look around the temple grounds. I guess we're going to sleep for the day. Let's talk to Saber out in the shed. This will probably be our last interaction for the stream. I'm not sure how long it... Why is there a tank in the shed? What the hell? How did a tank get in here? Whoa, when did we put this thing here? It's been an hour since I started cleaning the shed. I got lightheaded seeing how much of a junkyard it's become.
シロ、この鉄板はどこに運べばよいのでしょうか？
What's that? What's this plate the size of a small table doing in the shed? I don't remember seeing that before at all. Just take it outside for now.
わかりました。
For now, we moved the stuff outside. Saber helps me tidy up the random junk without complaining, even once. Still, now that I look at all this again, it's a mountain of junk the size of a small car. Whoop. If there's this much just on the ground floor of the shed, I'm afraid to imagine how much is piled up total.
シロ、この鉄板は何に使うのでしょうか？
The one earlier? I think it might be a taiyaki mold. Why do we have that anyway? Moreover, it isn't for home use, but one of the large hinged versions you see at food stalls. There's also a takoyaki plate, a portable cotton candy machine, what looks like a Christmas tree, and even ice skates. We could hold a whole festival using just the shed.
これはすべてシロが持ち込んだものなのですか？
I must have at some point. Oh, about half of it, yeah. The other half I've never seen before. Either way, it's all junk. Of course, I only brought back salvage that looks usable once repaired. Not the stuff whose origins I have no clue about.
シロの預かり知るところではないと。では、この法則性がないようで強力な共通点がある品物はどこから？
It can only be one person. Saber's probably aware of who that is. She grunts.
うわ、懐かしいわね。どうしたのシロ、こんな風に広げて。
Well, at least we know who all the junk belongs to. Speak of the devil. The perpetrators return to the scene of the crime. I'm tidying up, not getting ready. We don't know what to do with all this junk that a certain someone brought from who knows where.
ガラクタとは失礼ね。シロのために持ってきたものがほとんどなのに。
ということは、ここにあるものはシロが欲しがったものな
Totally
のですか？
didn't.
そうよ。そこの鉄板なんてショーウィンドウにべったり張り付いて何時間も見つめてたんだから。それをいつまでも覚えていたお姉ちゃんはたまたま家で見つけたってこともあり、何年か越しにシロにプレゼントしてあげたのでした。
なんと素晴らしい。タイガは弟思いの見本ですね。
Nah, no she's not.
でしょでしょ。なのにシロったらろくに使いもしないで、なんでか土蔵に放り込んで忘れちゃうのよね。
Now hold on, Fujine. You too, Saber. Don't you think something's wrong with what you just said?
何よ、いい話じゃないのよ。
Listen, I might have wanted it once, but that was years ago. I was just obsessed with the food stalls as a kid. But about the only thing I want these days is a new frying pan. Maybe to beat you with it. For example, I pause and point to the takoyaki plate, or taiyaki plate. Tell me how I'm supposed to use this thing.
何言ってるのシロ。たい焼きを焼く鉄板なんだから、たい焼きを作ればいいだけの話でしょ。
なんとこれがあれば家でたい焼きが作れるのですか？
Sorry, Saber. I hate to shatter that dream of yours, but that's a commercial griddle. It won't be any use at home. It won't work, Saber. We can't make taiyaki with that. How did you plan on using this to make taiyaki anyway, Fujine?
どうってシロはたい焼きの作り方も知らないの？
I do, but we don't have a big enough burner for that. How do you expect me to heat the griddle that's half the size of a tatami flatboard, you dumb tiger?
そんなこと言ったってシロが欲しいって言うから。
I never said that. And how do you even remember these things? I do appreciate the thought, though. Where did you find it?
うちにお祭りの後に置いてあったのよ。
Haha. She must have taken it after the group left it behind at some festival. I can already hear Grandpa Raiga yelling at one of the young members of the Fujimura group for failing to keep track of their equipment. Poor guy. I'm sure this isn't the first time, so I should bring it back when I get the chance.
シロ、
Saber pauses over something in the pile of junk. Saber, what'd you find? Did she see some dangerous magical item in there? I rush over to Saber.
これは
Oh no.
一体何なのでしょうか。
She's holding a shaved ice maker. Unlike the commercial models used at festivals, this is a penguin-shaped residential model. Saber's staring into the penguin's eyes, spellbound. It's a tool used to make shaved ice.
かき氷。こんなに愛らしいのに氷菓子を作ることができるのですか。
He seems shocked that something cute could be useful. Her hands tremble a little, holding the penguin. Okay, why don't we try it out once we finish up here? I did work up a sweat, so I'll reward myself. Unfortunately, I don't have any syrup on hand. I'll just whip up something with the matcha and sugar and chill it in the refrigerator. As for the other street festival appliances, I gave the Fujimura group a call once I finished cleaning.
いや、ここにありやしたか。
The men from the group came to collect both Fujine and the appliances. They sound utterly resigned.
おじいちゃんになしつけてすぐ戻るからね。私の分も取っておくのよ。けどあんまりにも遅かったら気を利かせて助けに来てくれると嬉しいな。
She won't be back for a while.
シロ、これはどのように使うのでしょう。
The shaved ice machine sits on a table, washed and sparkling clean, Saber staring at it with obvious interest. Hold on. I place a dish in front of the penguin's belly. When I open up its head and put ice in, Saber looks a little sad.
そこが開くのは愛らしくない。
The opening in the head, it makes it less cute, huh? Yeah, they went for function over form right there. I chuckle wryly while working the knob on its head. Ground ice begins to fill the receptacle. Saber's trying to keep her composure, but she's brimming with curiosity.
白、この機械に別の形はないのですか？その獅子や豹のような。
Uh-oh. I've seen Sabe like this countless times, but her unexpected personality makes me smile every time.
白、なぜ顔を背けるのですか？それに手を止めると氷が溶けてしまう。早く削ってしまうべきです。
Sorry, I don't know, but I think there might be lion-shaped ones.
それは本当でしょうか？
I think we have to get Sabe a lion-shaped ice shaver. Well, I've never seen one, but it wouldn't surprise me if they existed. I move my hand in a repetitive motion. Once the dish is full, I remove it, add the matcha syrup, and pass it to Saber. She happily accepts it and picks up the spoon, then looks at me.
白は食べないのですか？
This is enough for me. I show her the cup of tea I made.
そうですか。では、遠慮なくいただきます。
He brings a scoop of shaved ice to her mouth. Saber looks calm, but she must have been looking forward to this moment. After one bite, she nods. She gives me and the penguin one look and then begins eating in earnest. Did you not have anything like this in your time?
そうですね。確かに嗜好品として存在しているのは知っていました。ですが、今のように氷室が発達しているわけではありませんでしたので。
She adds that only a few people enjoyed such luxuries and returns to conquering the shaved ice. Saber's shaved ice doesn't melt fast, but you eat it that fast. My warning comes too late. Saber suddenly stops moving, her face pale. Oh no, Saber got brain freeze! I was going to warn you about the headache, but too late. I hand my tea to Saber, who nods with tears in her eyes. Saber gulps down my hot tea in one go.
何ですか、シロ。私が氷で頭を痛める様子がそんなにおかしいのですか？
No, it's not strange to get a headache from eating the ice. Just, huh? No, it's not strange. Just, come on, it's going to melt while you're talking.
そうですか。
He eyes me doubtfully, but seems more concerned with the ice, and immediately resumes enjoying it. I might find one if I go to Shinto.
シロ、どうしたのです？考え事ですか？やはりシロもかき氷を食べたくなったのですね。
Yeah, but next time. I'll buy some real syrup next time and somehow... Saber tilts her head curiously. If there is a next time, I'll somehow get a job at a warehouse in Shinto and find one of those uncommon, lion-shaved ice machines. Until then, I'll hold off eating shaved ice together with Saber. Alright guys, we're gonna call the stream there. I appreciate everybody who came out for the stream. If you haven't yet checked out my latest episode of my Star Rail journey, please do that. That came out on Tuesday. And tomorrow will be the next episode of Gundam Breaker 4 will be taking on the next of the 4 kings. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Aw, thanks. I really appreciate it, Connie. Alright, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye for meow. Thanks, Neko. Bye, everyone.